Here we are, Thornton le Dale. It's a beautiful day. Just been setting Kalimoto up, and I'm going to ride from here. Just switch that on. We're going to ride from here over to toOlivers Mount, and the plan plug all that in. Yeah, we're going to ride from here across to toOlivers Mount. The plan is see what the cafe's like up there. Read a few reports recently that it's alright, so let's get the helmet on, get this show on the road. Let's see, Thornton le Dale's a very picturesque little village with the streams running through. Okay, let's go. Few bikes around. Let's see where we go. Can't remember it going this way to Scarborough for a long time. So here we go, out of Thornton le Dale. Few houses for sale if you're interested. Bit breezy, so I hope that's not interfering with the microphone too much. Once again, I've tried a slightly different position for it, so into the village of Wilton. Again, these are been around a long time, most of these little villages, but they're all mainly farming communities out this way. It's all farms, farm labourers, houses. So Kalimoto's telling me we've got a right turn coming up in quarter of a mile approximately. It could be that with Kalimoto sometimes it doesn't differentiate between, but no, it's got us turning right at this junction. Sometimes it doesn't differentiate between right turns and tight right bends, so welcome to Alliston. Okay, so we're going to another village with the stream running along the side of the road. Perfect day for it. So we're on this road for about a mile. Cannot fault the weather at the moment. It's glorious. And once again, I'm using Kalimoto. It's taking me to a destination that I know reasonably well, from a starting point that I know where I was. I would never have come this way. It's taking me on roads I would have never even thought of coming down. We've actually just entered the borough of Scarborough, so officially within the Scarborough boundary now. But 11 miles away from our destination, so or 10 miles probably at this point. Okay, it looks like we're joining one of the main. This is the road that comes over from Thirsk, I think, the 170. So we're on this road for quite a distance now. So it is one of the main routes. Comes over the moors into Scarborough anyway. One of the older routes this. Again through nice little market town. I didn't catch the name of it as we came in there. I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, Snainton, according to that sign on that building on the right there, Village Hall Cricket Club. I didn't see what it was, but Snainton. So this is going to take us in at the bottom end of the circuit. If on race weekends, this is the way you'd come into the paddock entrance. The cafe that we want to go to is up at the top of the circuit. Right. We are now on what is Scarborough Oliver's Mountain Race Circuit. Kelly Motor's having a bit of a hissy fit at the moment because it's actually wanted us to take me down onto the start-finish straight, which it recognises as the navigation point, if you like, because I put in race circuit. But it's interesting, the directions it's giving me, it's naming all the corners on the circuit. But we're heading. Hopefully the cafe is open just on here. Here we are. But on race day, this is one of the interesting points to watch. Let's see what we've got parking wise. Okay. Shall we go up here? I've no idea what the parking arrangements are, but yeah, it looks like that's a good idea. A few other bikes here. There you have the cafe. We're just going to have some lunch there and then make our way back home. So see what they've got to offer. Right, that's lunch done. Just going back to bike, get everything set up for the ride back. But I have to say, that was a very nice burger, one of the best burgers I've had for a long time. Friendly staff. That cafe is well worth a visit. Yeah, few people in the car park, but not too busy, plenty of room inside. So if you're out this way and you want to avoid the crowds and hustle bustle down on the seafront, come up to Oliver's. It's well worth coming to. Right, we'll have a wander across the monument and have a look at that, look down at the view at the bay, and then we'll get on our way home. Okay, we're just having a walk round to the monument on the Oliver Mount circuit. I think you've got to actually come and experience this circuit to realise how tight and how crazy it is to want to try and ride it at the speeds that these guys that race here do ride it. But as you can see, there's a few bikes here. And there's the monument. Just going to have a look over the edge, look down at the bay, and then the plan is get back on the bike, retrace our steps back to Thornton le Dale, Pickering for some fuel, and then find a route back that doesn't take us through York. Cali Motor wants to take me through the centre of York, which I'm not wanting to do. So hopefully this comes out on the video. This is the view from the monument down over Scarborough. Beautiful day. Over there you've got North Bay in the distance there, coming round Scarborough itself. The castle up on the headland over there, and then down there you've got South Bay. There's a boat just coming in. Could be a fishing boat, it's hard to tell from here. But yeah, what a glorious view. So I'm going to follow the circuit round down to the bottom, I think, back along the start finish straight, and then out at through the paddock entrance, back onto the main road and back towards Thornton le Dale. So let's enjoy the sunshine. Yeah. Right, well that's us leaving car park, going past a crowd of bikers that have pulled up at the memorial, and down this first sequence of bends, which is surprisingly called Memorial. Yeah, I'm doing a voiceover to this bit because unfortunately we had a bit of a malfunction with the microphone on the day, so I'm going to voice over for the remainder of the video. Well, bear with me. But next we come to one of the great places on the circuit for watching, and this is Drury's Hairpin. I believe a few years ago there was a bit of an accident here where somebody went straight on and came through the fence, but yeah, it's not the tightest hairpin on the circuit, and it's one of the wider ones, but round this one and down the hill, I wanted to do a lap of the circuit to try and give an impression. It's always hard when you're doing this on video, but you can see in this clip, try and give an impression on just how narrow, and when you see the banking to the right and then the way it drops off to the left, how steep the hillside is, and the proximity of some very mature trees to the circuit. Yeah, those guys have got nerves of steel to race around here. So the next bend that we're coming to, this one is Mountainside Hairpin, another tight one, which brings you on to the start finish straight, I suppose, but it's far from straight and it's far from smooth and even. It's not your typical racetrack by any means. There is a bit of a jump part way along, where if you're on race day, if you're stood in the right place, you'll see a lot of the bikes getting airborne just down this section. And again, you can see how narrow this circuit is, how narrow the track is. There's barely room for bikes that are on race pace to safely get past. But guys love racing here, and it does offer some spectacular racing for the spectator as well. So we're just coming past where they put in a bit of a bus stop, for want of a better phrase. Just now, as bikes have got quicker and quicker, they were going far too quickly as they came back down onto the start finish straight. So just to slow the pace up a little bit, they put that bus stop in, and here we are just crossing the starting grid. And coming back towards near Hairpin, where we came in onto the circuit. And we're going to make our way back to Thornton le Dale from here, but yeah, so there's a quick lap for you, and that brings us neatly back. I'm going to close the video just riding back into Thornton le Dale, back to where we started from. You can see the stream running down the left hand side there. Well worth a visit if you're not into cars, you're not into coming to see Bangers and Cash or whatever, which is coming up on the right hand side. Fair dues. Thornton le Dale is proper well worth a visit. Proper little Yorkshire market town, the old tradition, largely unspoilt by the passages of time. There you have Matthewson's Bangers and Cash fame. Looks like he's got a fire engine turntable for sale there. So yeah, anybody in the market for a fire engine, get yourself down to the next auction by the looks of it. But yeah, that sort of brings me to the conclusion of the ride. Hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me once more on another Barnsley Biker video diary, another ride, this time out to Scarborough. Going to get back on our way, heading back home, but as always, please remember, I am the Barnsley Biker. Please like, please subscribe, turn on them notifications, and until next one, I will see thee.